times in the summer. I like math. This summer, I played pickleball and I biked. I plan to go to college after I graduate, and my favorite movie is Turbo. My name is Collier Lotz, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports broadcast. Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike run, roof, Steamboat. To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com. This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors. See you out there.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Giovanni Munoz. I'm number 24. I play in the midfield or on the back line. I've been playing soccer since I was a jit. I think a team goal of ours is to just become like a unit and move as a team, and obviously we want to stay champion, and personal goals is just become a better player, become a better person. Some other sports I'm interested in, I play basketball during the winter, and I play lacrosse. My favorite subject, math, probably science, because it's just interesting to me. This summer I just hung out with some friends just around town, trying to get better every day, practicing. Plans after I graduate, maybe go into a trade, make some good money. Maybe a favorite movie, maybe Happy Gilmore, because it's just like, it's funny, I don't know. I'm Giovanni Munoz, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. When was the last time that 4-wheel drive switch on the dash was pushed? Don't wait for the first big snow to find out your 4-wheel drive isn't working. Engage that 4-wheel drive button periodically to make sure all is in working order and lubricated. We know what's coming soon, and that 4-wheel drive will be needed. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find at 2565 Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, I'm Paxton Zuck. I'm number 12, and I play outside back. I've been playing soccer for about 13 years. This year, team goals are to win states, and personal goals just to improve a lot. Outside of the soccer, I play lacrosse, and then in the winter, I ski. My favorite subject in school is probably math, just because it comes naturally. This summer, I played golf, and I went on a road trip up to British Columbia. After I graduate, I plan to go to college somewhere on the West Coast and study architecture. My favorite movie is Surf's Up because it's radical. I'm Paxton Zuck, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is a place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Jackson Shute. I'm number 31, and I play outside back. I've been playing soccer for around 11 years. My goal for the season is probably to go have a good run in states this year. Other sports, I play soccer. I ski in the winter. My favorite subject is math because I'm a big problem solver. I like to solve problems. This summer, I worked, and I did a lot of soccer camps. I would like to go to college for engineering after I graduate, and my favorite movie is Happy Gilmore. I'm Jackson Shute, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Kids are back in school and hunting season is close at hand. But have you gotten all of your outdoor projects completed? Steamboat Ace is here to help. They have the stain you need for your deck so it's protected through the winter. How about that trim on the house that needs to be painted? You know Steamboat Ace is an outstanding paint store inside a great hardware store. And don't forget they carry camping gear with great brands like Yeti, Coleman, and Weber. Steamboat Ace is here to help you get your work done and enjoy the great outdoors. Steamboat Ace, your helpful hardware place.
Hey Sailor fans, Justin Reed here with the agency in Steamboat Springs. In real estate, just like in sports, it's all about having the right game plan. Whether you're buying or selling, the agency brings the strategy, hustle, and local knowledge to help you succeed. I'm proud to support the Sailors and even prouder to serve this incredible community. Call Justin Reed at 970-761-0094 or visit steamboat.theagencyre.com for all your real estate needs. Go Sailors.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name's Carter Einfeld. I'm number 15, and I play up top. I've been playing soccer my whole life, pretty much. I'd say a personal goal for me is to just work hard. I'm a big snowboarder. My favorite subject's probably just math. I went on a lot of trips this summer. After I graduate, I want to go to college, and my favorite movie is Lame. I'm Carter, and I'm proud to be a...
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builders First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dots's Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors. Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors football.
Well, it is football. English, European football. We are live at Gardner Field. It is senior night. Your Steamboat Sailors boys soccer team getting ready to take on the Titans from Coal Ridge. Titans coming in with an 8-2-1 record. Your Steamboat Sailors sitting at 5-3-1. It's me, Brian Harvey, alongside Joey Rinn. Joey, this is a big game. Obviously, senior night, so we'll be recognizing the seniors at halftime, a little extended play, if you will. But this is a big game. This is one of those games, a loss we have to avenge from last year. What do we know about this team, and what do we have to do to get the victory?
Physical team, fast up and down. They play a little bit of a different formation, so they're going to play a 3-5-2. Gives us pockets in between the defenders and midfielders and between the midfielders and forwards to work for us. They're going to be physical, and they're going to be quick. We have to be composed. Last year we got out to a 2-0 lead, ended up getting pushed to 3-1, losing 4-3 at their place, right? So we're going to need to play sound, fundamental soccer. We want to make sure that we have the ball. We're knocking it around, possessing the ball, advancing it with quick, short, accurate passes. And the biggest key today, which we've seen, right, is we create plenty of opportunities. We have to take advantage of those opportunities and convert.
Absolutely. It is good to see. Cesar Carrillo has gotten on the score sheet a few times since we last spoke. So hopefully that dam will break. The seal has been broken, if you will.
And we think it has, right? There are different roles for some of the players now. We're very interested in keeping the positive momentum rolling in that shape. It takes a while, right? From the first training session of the season till now, you're installing a game plan. There's tactics involved. There's a maturation process. It's really coming together. Some of these kids who may have been a scorer and are being asked to be a creator. Somebody that might have played wing is now playing an outside back, right? So different things are happening that's really coming together.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it is senior night tonight, and Rob made the point of saying in the pregame interview, we've got 14 seniors, which is a record for Steamboat Sailors.
It's crazy.
High school soccer. He said unofficial, he goes, because his memory isn't so good, but 14 is a lot.
Yeah, and so typically a tradition would be to start all the seniors with only 11 spots on the field, and one of them at goalkeeper, right? Only 10 of the 14 seniors will start the first half. The other ones will start the second half. You're going to see some of those junior starters rotate back in, and again, being so deep, we're not going to notice a whole difference. However, we want to get into that rhythm with that starting 11 pretty quick after that after that initial whistle.
Absolutely. And this right here is a league contest, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
So this one's especially important right now, and we need to. We've got great RPI points. Getting the tie, the result that we talked about on Harvey's Huddle, down in Colorado Springs against the 5A school.
5A, number 10 at the time. They were number 10, 5A. Weather being the great equalizer, I was not down there. I was with the girls here in Steamboat. However, I did watch the game full on through once, and then watched other different highlights again. The weather, the wind, even in their home turf, right? Quite honestly, we were a little bit lucky to come away with the draw that we did. They missed some sitters. The wind changed direction on a couple shots going both ways. However, here we are, sitting at 5-3-1. We're currently 3-1 in the league, in third place at 3-1. And Cole Ridge, this very team right here, sits atop the standings at 4-0 in the league for right now.
And we are just getting into league play right now, so really huge opportunity here for the Steamboat Sailors to start leapfrogging and making their way to where their goal is, to win the league. That's where we started, right?
We have 6 games in the next 15 to 18 days, and it's going to make a big difference. If we can be on the right side of this, we're going to be really excited about it. You have to play to win the game.
Deep thoughts by Joey Rind right there.
I took them from someone else.
Yeah, deep thoughts right there. And you have to shoot the ball to score. So,
well, converting on the opportunities for us is going to be a big deal.
All right, we're going to take a quick break for the national anthem. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back with Steamboat Sailors Soccer. Welcome back. It is Steamboat Sailors boys soccer here. Steamboat Sailors getting ready to take on the Cole Ridge Titans live here. Live here at Gardner Field. Beautiful night for soccer. We had some weather come across, but if you don't like the weather here in Northwest Colorado, wait 5 minutes, drive 5 miles.
Thank you. And certainly tell your family and friends near and far they can tune into the game.
Man, am I getting excited here, Harv. It's going to be really interesting, right? You go in with a little bit of a different starting lineup. At least there's going to be 3 or 4 kids not starting who typically would. Again, with the depth of this team, it shouldn't make a huge difference. And can we see any of those guys take advantage of this opportunity?
No doubt. We'll quickly give a salute as the teams are getting final instructions from their coaches to our seniors. Colton Mellon, Mason Kemp, Will Height, Mason Burke, Noah Sabat, Traden Klingeman, Paxton Zuck, Carter Einfeld, Anthony Tony Najera, Collier Lotz, as well as Connor Baptiste, Benjamin Castor, Ben Castor, Daniele Gui, and Henry Jamison, the captain, JMO, last but not least. I did that in numerical order to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. Steamboat Soccer Club night as well. We managed to move all of our training sessions from 4 to 5:30 so we could pack the stands. We've got lots of different kids. You can see they're sitting and somewhat organized by their teams. A huge rainbow appearing on the east side of the field as well. It was meant to be. So here is your starting lineup. Mason Burke, Carter Einfeld, and Paxton Zuck, an all-senior lineup up front. The triangle today, Henry Jameson, Noah Sabat, Traden Klingeman, Colton Melland on the back on the outside. And then we've got Will Height, Connor Baptiste in the center, and we've got Ben Castor on the right. Jen Weedle, Chucky Pipe's mom, stepping up here to the camera. Thank you very much. Shout out to all of the family down on the Front Range watching Chucky Pipes. We hope that his nickname at the end of this one is Chucky Clean Sheets. That's what he aims for every time. One of the premier goalkeepers in the entire state, certainly in 3A. We'll be seeing his name at the end of the year awards, I'm sure. And boy, are we getting ready to go here for senior night.
So kickoff here is the Coleridge Titans. Abel Luan and Johnny Caro have the ball at the Sailors S at midfield. They send that ball deep into the corner. A little bit too much on that and not enough texture. That's going to be a goal kick for the Steamboat Sailors. So we'll take that.
A new attacking tactic. You're seeing it in the English Premier League. You're seeing it in La Liga. Teams are taking the kickoff. What they're trying to do is drive it all the way down to the corner, out of bounds, forcing the opposition to have a throw in deep in their own end so that they can cause a mistake and get a quick shot on. It's catching fire.
Interesting. Charlie Weedle. Big booming kick up to midfield, controlled momentarily by the Titans. Sailors now up this far flank as number 9, Noah Sabat, tried to one-time that one down the right side. Nothing happening over there. Throw in here for the Titans. Sailors, so good pressure here. Sailors in all black, moving right to left. Coleridge Titans in their white tops, blue shorts, moving left to right. Ball in the Sailors, or excuse me, Noah Sabat bringing it in, sends it across. That's Mason Burke. Good to see him back on the pitch. Into the box he goes. Burke trying to, and what are they going to call? Yeah, goal kick? I don't know. Looks like that ball went across the end line there, Joey.
Yeah, it sure does. That's going to be the call. So today's referee crew, similar as always. Dave Grinnell this time in the center. Joe Rothermel on the far flank is the AR, and Sailor alumni Kaya Smith over here on the near flank. We are very fortunate to have Coach Ali Sabat below us, so the mic is turned on. You will hear her more than you might hear us, Arv.
Throwing on the far side, Sailors in front of the Titan bench. On the Titan side of the pitch. Sailors work it back, controlling from the back line. Baptiste with the ball, slides it across to Height. Will Height pushes that ball forward. Sailors moving it up. That's Sabat with the ball. Now he sends it back to Klingeman. Klingeman back across. That one's taken by Jamo. Henry works that ball back, handled by Height. He one-times it across. Far side. Ball control. That looks like Mellon. Mellon slides that ball up. Sailors try a quick little tic-tac-toe pass there from Carter Einfeld. Can't control, though, and here come the Titans back the other way.
What we call that is a bounce pass. I know that sounds like another sport. However, it's been a point of emphasis for us in the last couple weeks of training, is really working on that quick bounce pass. Keep the ball moving. Keep the play moving forward.
So Sailors with this all-senior lineup. Sends that ball through to Burke. Burke chips that ball in. And there's a shot on net. In goal, number 21 for Coleridge, Colbrand Engelhardt. Between the pipes here for the Titans. Connor Baptiste with a nice turnaround, sends the ball a country mile down that far wing. It's going to bounce and could be controlled here by the Titans, and they move it back to their keep. Engelhardt with the ball. He's going to step over it, slow it down, looking to distribute. Sailors doing a good job marking men, not giving him a whole lot of options there. Ball controlled here by Burke on the near side. Burke working that ball in, slides it across to Jamo in the central part of the field. He chips it right back to Mason. Burke, just a bit offside, Joey.
And that's a good one, right? We want to push forward. We want to be aggressive. No argument there, right? He might have been a step in front. However, Henry Jamison, the senior captain, finds him with an over-the-top ball. Mason Burke just a step ahead of the action, and that'll be going the other way.
Eagleheart with a huge kick down the far side, and that one's going to go out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in here for Colton Melland on the near side.
For our listeners, you've got the Titans from Cole Ridge wearing their white and blue kits. They're going left to right on your radio dial. Your Sailors wearing their evening blacks. Silver numbers going right to left on your dial. 0-0, 35-35 left in the first half. Pretty evenly matched so far. This is senior night. The entire starting lineup for the Sailors, outside of junior goalkeeper Charlie Weedle, are seniors tonight.
And there is a slew of them. So many that we had to use 2 halves to get them all in.
Yeah, that's going to be the truth. There's recreational director David Vaughn with his family stepping in. Boy, it's a great crowd. It's a little bit of a drizzle. Looks like the sun's going to come out here pretty soon.
So Sailors can't quite control. Ball being knocked around here in front of us. Sabat sends that ball back to Klingeman. Klingeman back to Sabat. Sabat and Klingeman in traffic. Nice move there by Traden. Although he sends that ball across, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be a Sailor throw.
What a good start here by this all-senior lineup right here. Again, what a deep team. Don't lose a whole lot. In fact, there's only 3 starters on the bench right now from the season so far, all juniors. Actually, 2 juniors and 1 sophomore. I'm sure they'll be seeing some action here pretty soon.
So ball thrown in. Einfeld tries to chase it down. It will be another throw in here for Melland and the Steamboat Sailors.
Listeners and viewers all over the world today, Harv, as far as Canada, the Netherlands, I was told earlier today.
I would assume maybe Italy.
Italy, of course, hopefully, if they set their alarms.
Yeah. Big high kick by the Coleridge keep. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a Sailors throw-in on the far side there. That's Ben Castor with a throw-in front of the Sailors bench.
Club director Linda John and her husband Rich entering. Board member Joel Hayden right over there. There's Jen Hayden, parents of alumnus Will Hayden. Yeah, I got caught crowd watching.
I see how you are.
He's watching from France, I'm sure.
It's like Entertainment Tonight having you up here, Joey.
This is great.
You know, you're telling us everybody who's walking in on the red carpet today, what they're wearing, where they're from, and how they're related to the Steamboat Sailor Soccer Club.
A lot of hoodies.
Program.
A lot of hoodies out there today.
Yeah, we got a slight drizzle going on, but we also have a bunch of blue sky around us, so I got a feeling this is going to clear up here shortly.
It's just been a small drizzle for the evening so far.
Charlie Weedle sends the ball to Connor Baptiste. Baptiste is going to bring it out of the box on that far side.
First substitution made today. Sophomore Cesar Carrillo in. Senior Paxton Zuck checks out. So we're going to see it probably slowly drip in now.
Ooh, there's a ball chipped into the box. Charlie up to the top of it. Gobbles that one up, and he's going to look to do the quick distribution to Will Height. Height with possession. He's going to send that up the far side. Cesar Carrillo with the ball. Floats that one up. Sailors maintain possession there on the far side. Carter Einfeld trying to control. Good pressure here, though, by the Titans at midfield. Noah Sabat now contesting.
Oh, what a combination. Oh, man. For those of you who didn't see what just happened, the Coleridge defender cleared that ball out like it was the last ball possible, nailed it into the enclosed bench area of his own team, rattled some cages in there. Nobody's hurt.
Trying to wake up the troops. So the ball on that far flank, controlled there by Castor. Back to the midfield line, and Connor Baptiste to Jamo. Jamo back to Height. Height slides it across to Mellon. Mellon in traffic. Going to push that one through. Oh, beautiful ball, and running onto it, Mason Burke gets tripped up in the box. And and it will be offsides?
No, that's going to be a call on Mason Burke for going through the back. So very smart by the Titan defender to throw his body between the ball and Mason Burke. Not an obvious foul, however, not the incorrect call either.
Almost. I mean, it's almost bordering on obstruction, though.
They don't even really hardly use that anymore, Harv. That was very 80s of you.
Well, that's me, buddy. I have cut the mullet off.
So now as long I'm still rocking the mullet.
Yeah, well, you've been rocking that for decades.
For decades, exactly. Now it can only be obstruction if you're putting anyone in an unsafe position.
Got it.
So there's a little clarification on the rule.
Ball goes back out of bounds as Ben Castor tried to drive into the box. He's going to take the throw in along the far side. He's going to send that one back to Klingeman. Klingeman now getting contested down that far flank. Carrillo trying to make something happen. Into the box he goes. And that ball is going to go out of bounds, and we're going to have a Sailor corner. We'll take that set piece here.
First corner kick of the evening for the Sailors. Looks like it's going to be senior captain Henry Jameson. This will be an in-swinger. So you'll see a signal get thrown up by Jamo. Could be a circle, could be raising his hands, could be a number. And that cues the team what to do. The kick is in the box. Oh man, did Will Height get up there, get a head on it? Not quite.
Looked like the goalkeeper got a head on it as well, and I think this is going to be another corner kick.
Should be.
So Jamo is going to take this one again. 29:49 left in this first half. 0-0 the score. Big shout out to Builders First Source for all your building materials in 2 convenient locations in Steamboat Springs, and of course their original location on 13th Street, and now in the Alpine Lumber location up on Pine Grove Road. Here comes the kick. Oh, that one's headed out to the top of the box. Carrillo's going to get it, though. He's going to one-time that ball in. Pinballs off several different folks, and finally settled back by the Steamboat Sailors, and the Sailors are going to regroup here. Back to midfield they go. Baptiste up to Mellon now as they switch fields down this near side. Colton tripped up, no call. That ball is going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a Sailor throw.
So one thing really good to see, number 9, senior Noah Sabat back in the lineup. Concussion protocol after Pine Creek's game on Saturday. He was cleared yesterday. The crowd in a little bit of a hubbub over the fact that he got a head on the ball that last possession. We want to make sure to protect that head. Just cleared from the protocol yesterday.
So we're down to 28:45, still tied at 0. Sailors have had a couple of opportunities here. Other than that, pretty even game, Joey.
So far, the game's been between the 18s, right? A lot of times we say that. Not a whole lot of opportunities going either way. Sailors having a couple corner kicks and a couple opportunities in the box. The Titans, not yet anything. A lot of the action between the goal boxes, 18 to 18, we call it. Hopefully, we'll get a little bit more. I think we're going to start to see some substitutions coming from the Sailors here besides Cesar Carrillo. Maybe get back into that starting 11. However, the lack of activity tells you that the coaches are really confident in what they're seeing so far.
Through ball there, and I got a feeling Connor Baptiste, they're going to call it the other way.
Look at that. You just never know with these referees, right? We were all getting ready to get on top of him for giving away that foul. That's going to be incidental contact on both. Center referee Dave Grinnell decides that it was the Titan that got his foot in there first. It is going to be a Sailor free kick. Goalkeeper Charlie Weedle puts that thing on the other side of the field pretty quick.
And he drives that one, and the goalie's now playing a little tennis.
Call that goalie wars. Actually, it would behoove us to try to possess a little bit more. We don't want to be so likely to just give the ball away. Want to hold it, possess, and get into the game a little bit more.
Einfeld with the ball, sends it back to Klingeman. Klingeman over to Carrillo. Trying to get it to Jamo. He can't control. Sailors now move it back to midfield. Baptiste sends that one back. Good triangulation here. Carrillo bringing it into the central part of the pitch. Looking for Mason Burke. Carrillo gets that ball back momentarily, but here come the Titans back the other way. But a nice pressure there by Trayden Klingeman, the senior. Dispossesses, drives up, and I think he's going to get a whistle here. We're going to get a free kick from about 30 yards out, Joey.
Trayden Klingeman really dangerous in this area. He's going to be the one that steps over it more than likely. It seems like now he is going to go into the box. They're going to use his height. When they have Jameson back in the lineup, he was out for Pine Creek visiting his sister Gwen, celebrating her birthday. More on that here in a little bit. Jameson puts the ball up in the box, going to right on goal.
Oh, my. And the goalkeeper let a rebound out. Sailors score, but we've got a whistle offsides. Is that what they're calling?
No, they're going to call goalkeeper interference on that one. If the goalkeeper has it in his hands and is possessing it, you can't dislodge it from his grip and or his body. Klingeman was down on the ground. I don't think it's going to be a card. I don't think it should be a card. However, it's going to be a
stoppage of
free
play.
Kick going the other way.
Look like the ref stopped the clock here with 25:55 left in this first half. 0-0 the score. Certainly a big opportunity there for your Steamboat Sailors. Goalkeeper making some adjustments. I'd like to thank Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Coming for a test nap today, easy to find on Loggers Lane. And Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com.
Thank you, everybody. Couldn't do it without you. Really interesting from my perspective here, Harv. We're 15 minutes into the game. You have a couple players normally starting that haven't been on yet. The senior lineup now with sophomore Cesar Carrillo is in there and really, really doing well. So you don't want to break the rhythm. However, it looks like another senior exchange student, Daniele Uwe, getting ready to check in right now.
So the ball back to the goalkeeper here. And he's going to send that one up over midfield, a high booming kick. Sailors looking to try to settle this, but look out, here comes number 20, that's Roberts. He loses the ball.
And Roberts is going to be the really key to watch. He causes chaos. He's a little similar to our player in Nathan Rind, where they cause a lot of chaos in the attacking third. They move the ball around. They gotta create. They're going to try to use his speed to get the setup. However, if he keeps turning the ball over to us, it's not going to work very well.
And now Mason Burke is going to settle the ball here along this near flank. Mason looking to cross, gets it back to Sabat. Sabat switching fields over to Jamo. Jamo pushed from behind here, no call. Sailors still control. Now they send it back on that far side. That's Castor. Down to Carrillo. Carrillo in with traffic. He's got a defender on his back. And Coleridge is going to send that ball up. And a good job here by the Sailors, by Connor Baptiste. That one goes out of bounds. 24-24 left in this first half, still tied at zeros. I'd say momentum, even though we're not seeing it on the scoreboard, feels like it's on the Sailor side of the pitch.
So far, so good, right? We really have seen the momentum. Coaches are texting me to try to get the lights on, but I don't see Principal Jay Hamrick here anywhere. He's the one that's on duty. I don't know that I have his number.
See if someone maybe in the press box knows how to do that. I think it's.
I know how to do it. I just have to leave.
Well, I can handle if you want to go turn it on.
Okay, I'll be right back.
That's important.
I'll be right back.
I'll cover for you. I'll see if I can handle it. And the ball controlled here by Coleridge. Nice play there by Daniela Uwe. Uwe pressuring. Ball dispossessed, though, taken away there by Gonzalez. Sailors now get that one back. Jamo sending it down that far flank, looking for Carrillo. He can't control, and now the Titans do down that far flank. Look out, here they come. And that ball's going to go across that end line, and I believe it will be a set piece here for the Coleridge Titans. We'll be looking at a corner kick. Looks like they're going to do a short corner from that far side. Now they've got someone there. Ben Castor pressuring. Sailors packing the box right now. Left-footed in swing here. And that one's punched out by Chucky Pipes. Sends that one to midfield. There's a shot that goes wide of the goal. Whew! That got everybody going, right, Mom? That one just goes wide.
You're kidding me.
And they're calling that another corner. I didn't think it went off Charlie, but they're saying that it did. And I do not have, I need to go see Dr. Erica and the gang at Mountain Eye Works because it's been a few years. Here comes a corner from the near side. That's another in-swinger. And that one's headed out by, I think J-Mo got a head on it. Now the Sailors trying to control. And the ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Sailor throw-in here near side. Sabat on the throw-in. 0-0 still the score. 21:50 left in this first half. Ball controlled. Nice work, Joey. And Mason Burke dispossesses. Burke looking, see if he can put that ball across. He finds J-Mo. J-Mo's going to do a quick little give and go. Burke's going to run onto it.
Get up there!
And Burke pressuring, and that ball goes out of bounds. And they are going to say that is a goal kick there. 21:32. Left in this first half, still tied at 0.
Let's go! Come on, Steamboat!
Big kick up to the Daniele Ui's head, and that ball's going to go out of bounds, and I believe it will be a Sailor throw on the far side. Ben Castor's going to take that. What do we know, Joey Wren?
I got myself over to the other side and back in about 4.5 minutes. I'm catching my breath right here.
Nicely done.
Didn't see Principal Jay Hamrick anywhere. We got the lights on. My phone started blowing up. Coach Courtney Weedle let me know we need lights. Doug Klingeman from the other side said we need lights.
Isn't it good to feel wanted?
I said, let there be lights.
And you did. Joey Wren playing God today. Ball sent down to Mason Burke. He sends that one across. Back to... J-Mo sends that one left foot, went to his strong foot. There's an attempted shot there by Cesar Carrillo, and that ball now cleared all the way down. Will Height gets a head on it. He turns that one outside, and a good job here. Sabat kept that ball in, but it's dispossessed here by number 44, Gonzalez. Gonzalez sends that ball through. Charlie Weedle going to come out and take it.
So Noah Sabat back at the outside back with senior Daniele Uwe. You've got the two juniors, Kane Morris and Nathan Rind, getting ready to check in. At the 20-minute mark, we're going to go with the starting 11 and see if we can do anything different. The starting 11 with seniors plus junior Charlie Weedle did an excellent job at keeping it 0-0. And at this point in time, it looks like we're going to finish the half with the starting 11.
So the ball controlled right now momentarily, at least by Cole Ridge, as they work it on their half of the field. Good pressure here by the Sailors. J-Mo, nice job with Klingeman, dispossess. And Sailors can't quite convert, and now Cole Ridge again with the ball. Now they send it through. That's Gonzalez running onto that. He's got it down near side here, looking to cross. He does. Puts it into the goal box. Connor Baptiste skies over everyone, gets a head on it, turns that ball away. J-Mo now battling for the ball. Nothing doing.
Come on, keep your feet, J-Mo.
And finally, Baptiste tries to clear that one. Castor. Now Carrillo coming back and helping out on D here. Castor defending on the far side. That ball crossed. And Charlie Weedle intercept.
And that's a very difficult play for a goalkeeper. However, if you're Charlie Weedle, that's part of the repertoire, right? He knew exactly how to play that skip ball through the middle. Got his chest behind it, wrapped that up with his hands, and the ball's going the other way for the Sailors.
Sailors trying to settle on that big 50-50 ball by Charlie Weedle. And right now controlled here. Quick little give and go down to the corner, but a little too much on that one, and it's going to go just out of bounds, and it will be a Sailor throw. And
that's a beautiful one because that's going to get juniors Nathan Rind and Kane Morris back in the game for their first appearance. A little unusual for them this season to come in so late in the game. Let's see if they can be the game changers, right? That's what we ask these guys coming off the bench. Their roles are different for today. Generally, they're the ones part of establishing the tempo. Let's see if they can come in and be a game changer and get the biscuit in the basket.
Hopefully they've gotten a little hungry sitting on the bench waiting to get some playing time.
Knowing both of them, I'm sure they were chomping at the bit.
I wasn't going to say anything. That was sort of a loaded statement right there.
Kane Morris immediately making an impact, putting pressure on the ball right there. Number 16 over here at the left wing. Junior Nathan Rinn, number 10, taking set at that number 9 forward position.
There's a through ball to Rinn. Rinn running onto it as fast as he can, but a good job by the Coleridge keep to gobble that one up. Englehart is going to send that one up, maintaining possession. Are the Titans. Titans working the ball back now, and we're going to get a whistle here and a free kick for Coleridge.
Great job from Mason Burke and Carter Einfeld, 2 seniors getting the start today up front. A lot of combinations up there, creating several opportunities. Didn't come away with a goal, however, really establishing possession. Here come the Titans, Harv.
Gonzalez working the ball along this near flank here, and he's pressured by 2 Sailors. That ball goes out of bounds. Little help there from Noah Sabat. Let's see whose throw that is. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Knowledgeable advice, quality products, and service. That's Steamboat Ace Hardware, West Steamboat on Highway 40. Free kick here for the Titans. They are about 10 yards up from the box. They're going to send that one in on net. Charlie Weedle skies, takes that one off the forehead of a Coleridge Titan, and here they go. Sailors on the transition. Carrillo across midfield. He's got Nathan Rinn down that far flank. Rinn with the ball. Rinn fired up to Carrillo. Carrillo sending that ball across, looking for Kane Morris. He can't connect on that one, and here comes Gonzalez and the Titans back the other way. Through ball, and they're onside. No, they're not. Thank God. It was like they looked offside to me. She was slow to put the flag up, but she got it up.
And so, to me, that's a cardable offense right there. Well beyond the whistle. Offside's called. 2-3 touches later, the Titan decides to still put it in the goal. That is an act of disrespect right there, especially to the keeper. Maybe I'm the only one that noticed. Maybe the goalkeeper's mom noticed too. However, that is something that gets under my skin for sure.
Ball bouncing around here. Sailor settle. Morris now looking to put that ball into the box. Tried to chip it over to the back line. Can't do it, and back the other way. And Charlie Weedle letting that ball come to him. A little scary for the fans here, but he had that time perfectly. Will Height now with the ball on the transition. Height gets it back, and now one times that ball all the way up.
Hey, push up!
Ball goes back out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in here near side for the Titans.
Come on!
Sailors control. Uwe and Kane Morris playing pass and catch, if you will, without hands. And nice defensive play there by...
Keep working hard!
Daniele looking a little bit slow today here, Harv. I'm wondering if not getting a start threw him off his rhythm. Couple balls right off his feet so far. We need him. He's a key pivot player in the middle there to be able to complete these passes. Couple in a row now, ending up at his feet, not necessarily going in our direction. Let's see if we can change that luck.
J-Mo sends that ball back to Klingeman. Klingeman one times it, looking far side, and now it goes back to Baptiste. Baptiste now with time and space. Over to Will Height. Will Height near side here. Over midfield. Sailors looking to regroup here. And Kane Morris now sends that ball up to Uwe. Daniele into the box. Daniele, and just as you ask, there's a shot, and I believe that is a corner kick off the goalie's hand, so should be a corner, but they're saying no.
So a couple options there for Daniele Uwe, right? He took the left-footed shot off the side net. He had two runners coming down the middle. Maybe at that angle, a little bit difficult to make that cutback. For sure, we thought we saw a deflection up here. On the field, they didn't see the same deflection. That's going to be a goal kick coming out, and the ball ends up at the Sailors' feet. Let's see if we can establish possession here.
So, right now, Coleridge with the ball, working it back. Good pressure here from Carrillo and Rind. Big high ball here from the goalkeeper up that far sideline, and the Sailors doing a good job getting back and controlling. Steamboat now regrouping on that far flank, sending it up to Carrillo. Carrillo looking for Rind. Rind couldn't one-time that one back. And
good step from Connor Baptiste right there.
And now the Sailors switch field. There's a through ball, a little too flat. Looking for Rin. Kane Morris sends that one into the box.
You can see they're searching for those combinations, though, right? Kane, Caesar, and Nathan, a lot of work in their years together. The ball is getting pinged around in that attacking third pretty well. Just got to find that last pass, find that creating pass to see if they can't get an opportunity on that goal.
Still 0-0, 11:51 left in this first half. Thanks to our friends at Ellens & Strom, attorneys at law. When life gives you a red or a yellow card, Ellens & Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensstrom.com. Throw in on the far side for the Titans. Sailors, though, dispossessed. Steamboat working the ball. And now back to the central part of the pitch. Uwe loses that ball momentarily. Nice job, though, by Klingeman, trading with the ball, setting it up to Rin. Nathan into the corner he goes, looks to cross that ball. Can't get it through the defensive line. And now the Sailors and JMO settling here about 30-40 yards out. And now they send it back to Will Height. Height to Uwe. Daniela moving that ball in. Sailors, nice ball movement here. And we are going to get...
That's going to be a foul going the other way.
Bummer. I didn't see it, but, you know. I have homer eyes.
That's it. It looks like it might have hit the referee. When it hits the referee, it's a drop ball to the team that has possession.
Got it.
Another one of those rule changes from the 80s, Harv.
And you know me, I'm stuck in the 80s, man. Cindy Lauper, the B-52s. Come on now.
MTV generation.
Heck yeah, I want my MTV. Kurt Lauder and company.
Alan Hunter.
There we go. You got your VJs down.
Yeah, you know it.
So the ball goes out of bounds. We're down to 10 minutes left in this first half. We're still tied at 0. Coleridge with the ball throwing here on the Sailors side of the pitch. They're about 30 yards up or so from the goal line. And the Titans controlling the ball, working it back. Good pressure there by JMO, although he got called for the trip. And there's a quick ball in, and Charlie Weedle is just going to gobble that one up.
Just makes it look easy, doesn't he? I mean, everything's so smooth. His timing is really good. Might have mishit that one as I was giving him the comp.
Yeah, he heard you. He's got a very effective, usually very effective punt, right? But he goes kind of sidearm with it.
That's the wave of the future with the side punt. And a point of emphasis for Charlie over the last couple of years has been distribution. We've always known he's had the physical skills to defend. However, being on the attack and distribution is really important from a goalkeeper. More than half his week is spent training with the club on the field. His foe, a shot from Daniele Uwe over the top, is spent on the pitch. So he's an incredible field player for a goalkeeper, and his distribution over the last couple of years has gotten really, really strong.
Now, back in the 80s, most goalkeepers used to do the drop kick.
Right, remember that?
Which was very effective, and we're not seeing as much of that. It's interesting. The evolution of life and the game of soccer.
Absolutely, and soccer is life. Ball getting knocked around here, and Boy, the continuity of the game has disappeared over the last 3 to 5 minutes. A lot of whistles, a lot of stoppages, throw-ins, free kicks, goal kicks, the whole thing, right? Neither team getting into a rhythm or momentum. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half, 0-0, and yet another stoppage, going the other way for a Sailors throw. Or will it be on the ground?
I think it's a throw.
It's going to be a throw, yep.
So Sabbath's going to take that. We're down to 7:55 and counting. He gets that ball into Connor Baptiste, who slides that one across far side. Ben Castor bringing that ball up. Oh, he gets it dispossessed, but Connor Baptiste is there, setting that ball up. And a nice play by the Coleridge goalkeeper.
Really smart play from the Coleridge goalkeeper there. Seeing Nathan Rind on the run. Beaten Nathan so far 3 times by a step or two to a ball, acting as that 5th defender back there for the Titans. Pretty smart play. Obviously, they've been watching film as well.
So Coleridge working the ball through the central part of the pitch. Another whistle on the play. I'd like to thank the Paoli Group of the International Real Estate Brokerage, the agency. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The Paoli Group has you covered.
Again, neither team finding rhythm in about the last 5 to 7 minutes. Lots of stoppages, whistles, free kicks, throw-ins. Let's see if the Sailors can get back to business, knocking it around. Ball at the feet right now of Traden Klingeman. He finds Kane Morris on the near flat. Quick bounce pass. Oh, that could be. That is going to be. You knew it. You knew it was coming. You just knew it was coming. This is a point of the game where the center referee is going to have to take control. We've seen a couple going either way, both ways, right, Harv? So unless it was just going to keep progressing. Yep. So he takes the card out, slows things down, initiates the control. Let's see what we do here in the last 6 minutes, 27 seconds of the first half.
So yellow card. And it will be a free kick here for the Steamboat Sailors. About 2 yards on the other side of midfield.
If you're here, it might look like that the stands are emptying out right now, Harv. However, these are all the senior parents and families. At the 5-minute mark, they're going to get ready and assemble on the track. We're going to get ready for the senior celebration here at halftime. Sure would be nice if we had a 1-0 lead at the time.
I like the way you think. Sailors with the ball on the far side. Carrillo looking. Now he puts it in. Looking far side there. Sailors can't control. Sabat gets a head in on it.
It has to be. And that's there's no doubt about it, right? Noah tends to get himself in those physical tussles. He's holding his hands in the air like, who me? What? But no doubt about that one. You can't come around from behind. He wrapped him up, and the ball, back to the Sailors' feet. However, it was dispossessed.
Ball on the far side. JMO pressuring. We're down to 5:35 left in this first half. Still tied at 0s. Coleridge with the ball, working it into the Steamboat side as they try to work it into the box here. And there's a through ball. A good job by Castor to get back.
Get a foot on that, boys. Come on.
And Coleridge right now controlling the ball, looking to create. They work that ball back and are being very patient right now. And there's a big, as I said that, sent a big booming ball into Charlie. And he's going to grab that, send to distribute it here, far side. Sabat now runs right onto it beautifully. Now he's going to slow that one down and send it back to Will Height. Looking up to Klingeman. Klingeman in traffic to JMO. JMO back to Klingeman. Klingeman now sends a one-timer. He is onside. That's Nathan Rind running under it. He's got it. Sends it back. Puts it back to JMO. JMO, a little bit too much and just a bit outside.
Just to correct you, because that's what I'm here for, that was Mason Burke on the outside right there. He dropped it back to Jamison. Jamison, who has never met a shot he didn't like, decided to put another one over the crossbar. I would like to think there was a couple available players in Nathan Rind and Kane Morris back, both on that far post. If you're going to look for that one more pass, get it into that goal and assist zone. JMO likes those deep shots. It worked a couple weeks ago, however, not in that instance.
So we're down to the final 4 minutes of this first half, still tied at 0 on senior night here at Gardner Field. Steamboat Sailors Boys Soccer is what you're listening to if you're just joining us.
Actually, Cesar Carrillo still on that far side, not Mason Burke.
Oh, so it was Carrillo.
It was Carrillo.
Okay, I like it when you correct yourself, too. You are an equal opportunity offender.
Yep.
We'll take this opportunity.
Jen Weedle in the house. They wear their socks the same. I got a little confused.
I like it. I'd like to thank our friends at Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the insurance goal of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life. Also like to thank Steamboat Roofing. For all your roofing needs, go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. So the ball is controlled here off the drop ball by Coleridge. Titans with the ball as we're down to the final 4. Over midfield they go.
Neither team wanting to make a mistake at this point, right? You don't want to go down 1-0 because of something that happened in front of your own goal. I would say that both of these teams appear to still be just as aggressive as they were at the outset. Sailors still trying to find the rhythm in the second half of this first half.
And
Caesar doing the dance. Oh, nice. Dislodges it, finds Nathan Rinn, and a great give and go with Caesar. Tries to put it by him. Deflected off the Titan. That's going to be a Sailor throw. Looks like we have some substitutions coming.
Mellon and Tony Najera in for the Sailors.
And for you American football fan, Giants leading 13-10 over the Eagles right now. First quarter action. A little bit of a surprise.
So Tony Najera will come in and play the number 9 position. Trying to see who those substitutions were for. Nathan Rind and Kane Morris still in there. They've swapped, though. Nathan on the wing.
Oh.
Kane at the 9.
Ball pinballing around here. Sailors can't control. Now they do. Oh. Rind tries to get a was that Rind?
That was Caesar.
That was Caesar.
Nathan's on the left wing over here.
I hate these numbers. These first, they've got vertical stripes.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
But it's just the colors. It's not quite white.
Tell me you saw Big Papi last night.
Kind of. I didn't watch the whole game. He was so happy, I'm sure.
And, you know, he sits on the set with A-Rod and Jeter, right?
Yeah, so he was having fun. Oh, Kane Morris back across for Rind. Rind in traffic. See if he can make something happen here. Still staying with the ball. Not going away. Nicely done. Good play by Rind to get that ball back. Rind in traffic now.
Inadvertently, Tony, not knowing where to go, got in Nathan's way, picked the ball off of Nathan's foot, and could it lead to Charlie Weedle saving the day?
Wow, what a play.
As usual. Man, a little confusion in the front, right? That's exactly the point of soccer. You don't want to crowd your teammates' space. Tony didn't really know where to go. Nathan didn't know where he was going, and that was not a good combination. However, ball back in the attacking third of the Sailors, and let's see, under a minute left, can we find that goal before half? Getting ready for the senior celebration at halftime.
Sailors controlling the ball. Mellon with the ball here near flank. Sailors working it up to Uwe. Back to Mellon. Mellon back to Uwe. Daniele with the ball. Chips that one up. Oh, nice header. Oh, not through. Sailors still trying to penetrate. Now across, looking for Rind. Rind with it near side in the box. And
took a shot, was deflected. I think he was looking to try to get that. Ooh, they're going for it.
Connor Baptiste.
Boy, so clutch by Connor Baptiste. Under 20 seconds here, Harv. At this point in time, just keep the ball. All you need to do is keep it.
And the Sailors working the ball back. And
just keep it. Just keep it.
And we're down to 2 seconds. Long shot on Charlie Weedle, and that's going to do it. So we've got extended senior night festivities here at Gardner Field. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto. Same great service, same great place for all your automotive repair needs. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive. Also like to thank Yampa Valley Bank, Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC. And of course, Ralph, Jimmy and the gang at Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram trucks with store-to-door service and online at steamboatmotors.com. West Steamboat on Highway 40. And of course, our friends at Builders First Source for all your building materials with 2 convenient locations in Steamboat Springs, one on 13th Street, their original location, and of course on Pine Grove Road in the Alpine Lumber location. Also like to thank Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today at Mountain Mattress and Furniture. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Second half action on the way. Senior night here at Gardner Field.
Do you want me to... Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builders First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson's Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Mountain Eyeworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eyeworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eyeworks! Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Mountain Eyeworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quaig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainEyeworks.com, helping you and the West see better. Go Sailors!
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. When was the last time that four-wheel drive switch on the dash was pushed? Don't wait for the first big snow to find out your four-wheel drive isn't working. Engage that four-wheel drive button periodically to make sure all is in working order and lubricated. We know what's coming soon, and that four-wheel drive will be needed. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find at 2565 Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. If you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can...
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for a great first half of play here at Gardner Field. This evening is always bittersweet, not only for the seniors, but for their friends, family, coaches, teammates, and this great Steamboat community. Warning, this announcer here may get a little teary as well. Tonight marks the last regular season game that these 14 boys will play on Gardner Field. We're here to celebrate them and their families and all of the effort that they gave to Steamboat Sailor Soccer. Get out your tissues, warm up your hands, and let's celebrate these incredible boys. First up, we have Colton Melland. Colton is joined tonight by Mom Kara, Dad Marty, and Sister Kinsley. Colton's best memory is the practices in the snow from sophomore year. Colton would like to thank his teammates for all the good times together, his coaches for making him into who he is today, and his family for always being there. Colton's plans for next year are to attend college. Congrats, Colton. Next up, we have Mason Kemp. Mason's joined by his mom, Megan Moorkamp, dad, Scott Kemp, and brother, Fergus Kemp. Mason's best memory is going to morning training when it was raining. Mason would like to thank his parents for all the support and his teammates and friends for helping him along his journey. Mason's plans for next year is to go to college and continue his education. Well done, Mason. Next up, we have Will Height. Mr. Will Height. He is joined by his mom, dad, sister, and grandma. Will's favorite memory from his time on the team was eating dinner with his family and the Hall family after this year's Evergreen game. Will would like to thank his parents for their continuous support throughout the last 4 years, as well as the whole coaching staff who made everything possible. Will plans for next year to attend college and study engineering. Congrats, Will. Mason Burke, come on down. Mason joined by Jessica, Mike, and sister Sam. Mason's best memory was going down and training with the UCCS coaches. Mason would like to thank his mom and dad for putting in all their time and money into him playing soccer. Mason would also like to thank all of his coaches for helping him become a good player and teammate. Mason's plan next year are to attend college and study kinesiology, wanting to become a physical therapist. Well done, Mason. Noah Sabat. Noah's joined by his mom, dad, sister, and Timmy, alumni. Noah's favorite memory was playing in a playoff game with his brother Timmy his sophomore year. Noah would like to thank all his coaches for pushing him to be his best, his dad for always making wins and losses feel better, and his mom for always supporting him no matter what. Noah's plans for next year are to attend college and study pre-med. Let's go 9-9. Trade and Klingeman, come on down, buddy. Traden's joined by his dad and coach Doug, mom Lana, and sister Carly. Traden's best memory was starting last year's playoff game with a 7-0 win at home when it had snowed and was below freezing. Traden would like to thank his dad for passing on his love for soccer to him and letting them share a love for their favorite team, Arsenal, together. Traden's plan for next year is to study computer engineering in college, hopefully at Oregon State University. Well done, Traden. Good luck. Paxton Zuck. Paxton is joined by his mom Wendy, his dad Mark, and his brother Vander. Paxton's best memory is playing poker with the entire team at Boys and Girls Club after a team dinner. Paxton would like to thank Coach Rob, Coach John, Coach Doug, and Coach Miller for being encouraging and keeping soccer fun. He would also like to thank his parents for always driving to games throughout the years and being supportive no matter what. Paxton's plans next year are to go to college somewhere on the West Coast and study architecture or engineering. Bravo, Paxton. Carter Einfeld, come on down. Carter's joined by mom Steph, dad Eric, Jake, and Brooklyn, brother and sister. Carter's best memory with the team is being part of the playoff run his sophomore year. Carter would like to thank his family and coaches, and Carter's plans for next year are to attend college. Well done, Carter. Anthony Najera, you're up next. Okay. Anthony is joined by Jonathan Orlando. Anthony's best memory is the bus trip to Battle Mountain junior year because he learned so much about the game and that trip with their teammates, and the teammates gave him tips to play better in his position. Anthony would like to thank his guardians because they will always help him in all his problems. He also wants to thank Caesar Carrillo because he always gives encouragement to continue improving and always competes together. Anthony's plans for next year are work and make it possible to do everything so that his family does not lack everything and that your family can live better. Bravo, Tony. Well done. Collier Lotz. Mr. Lotz is joined by Molly Mom, Jonah Dad, and Joey, younger brother. Sydney's here in spirit. Collier's favorite memory is the UCCS camp earlier this year, and Collier would like to thank Coach Doug for being an amazing coach from day one, U9, Doug, and having elite ball knowledge. Collier's plans are to attend college. Connor Baptiste, come on down, Bap. Bap's joined by his mom, Jen, dad, John, and sister, Paige. Connor's favorite memory with the team was the overnight camp in Colorado Springs and eating orange chicken. Connor would like to thank his family for always supporting and encouraging him to keep growing and playing, and to Steph Stefanelli for all the ankle taping. Connor's plans next year are to go to a 4-year college to study aerospace engineering and hopefully play club soccer. Bravo, Connor. Mr. Ben Castor, you're up, buddy. You're joined by Dina and Kurt, your mom and dad. I'm sure Katie's thinking of you right now, your sister. Ben's best memory is late night bus rides home after getting a win. He'd like to thank Don, the bus driver. Well done, Don. Who's been the GOAT when it comes to making sure the players have the best time. He also wants to thank Steph Stefanelli as well for dealing with him when he was hurt, and for his parents for always supporting him. Ben's plans next year are for playing club soccer in college. Well done, Ben. Daniele Dewey, all the way in for his senior year from Italy. We love having you, Daniele. He's joined by Steven and Adrian Southworth, who are watching close eye over him while he's here. It's a joy to have you. Daniele's best memory was when they won their first match in the last minute. Daniele would like to thank the coaches and all the staff, and Daniele will be coming back in Italy. Grazie, Daniele, for being here. We love having you. Last but certainly not least, Captain Henry Jameson. Henry's joined by his mom, dad, and one of his sisters. Henry's best memory is beating Erie last minute in the playoffs at home sophomore year. Henry would like to thank his mom and dad for all the games and practices they have taken him to, and all of his coaches, Rob, Doug, John, and Miller, for all they've done. Henry plans to go to college somewhere and study business. Bravo seniors, Will Hall is sending much love and hugs to you all from Argentina tonight. He says he misses all you guys. It was real fun sharing the pitch with you as players and people. He'll see you in a few months, and let's get some wins, boys. We can't thank these boys enough for their passion, hard work, and joy that they brought every single day to Steamboat Sailor Soccer for the last 4 years. We will miss you immensely and wish you all the best on your future adventures. Good luck, gentlemen, and come back and see us anytime.
And really brings that fresh set of legs and mind, and he's absolute magic in the role that he plays.
Carter Einfeld's been another one of those game changers that's been a lot of fun to watch. He's very good with the ball, distributes it well, and certainly contributes on the field.
He does. Everything you just mentioned are his strengths, and the areas that have been asked of him, he has brought to those levels as well, and that's just his intensity of play. And he's really responded a lot this senior year, and he has a big presence out there. So a lot of times at the 9 or 7-11, 7 or 11, he's unpredictable, he's skillful, and we're really challenging him to be one of our strongest defenders in that first line of defense. So great things happening to him, and it'll be fun to watch him play tonight.
For sure, and a player who unfortunately hasn't been able to make all the matches, but when he does, oh my, he makes a difference. You can't keep your eyes off him. Talking about Anthony Tony Najera and his presence on the pitch.
Yeah, it is fun to watch. And he has just that little slight difference of playing personality when he comes off the bench and goes out in the field. It's a totally different look that our opponents have to deal with, and that's what's really fun about Tony. Really fun about this group is having the depth and the quality of depth that we've talked so much about this season. But when Tony steps in, man, he's hungry, he's dangerous, and he creates a lot of goal-scoring opportunities for us.
And a player that certainly adds to that depth is Collier Lotz.
Oh my gosh, man! There could not be a better kid in this whole world than Collier is. He's the type of kid that just raises everything that the team does. He is so consistent of bringing such a high level of himself and keeps his teammates accountable to work hard day in, day out. And he goes in, and whether you ask him to play 50 minutes or 5, anything in between, the kid's just absolute magic. And man, it's going to be fun to see him play tonight. And it's just he's a special kid.
Well, one of your tallest kids on the team, and he plays big, and he's been anchoring that back line as well, as Connor Baptiste. He has been a stalwart back there.
Bapparoni, man, you talk about all these kids, right? And you tangibly, when you get to know them and see them over 4 years, you can see the growth and how hard they work to reach new heights with their game and really contributing to the team and the level of the team. Connor Baptiste, wants things so badly and has worked so well to have. He's got the fight. He's got the determination. He understands the game really, really well. His composure of play under pressure. I mean, when we're trying to build out and play the way that we do and link the ball from line to line, and most of the time we're doing this against high pressure, a tight press from the opponent. You've got to have that composure, and that is exactly what Bapparoni, as I like to call him, has really developed, is that composure of play. He's just calm, cool, and collected and makes it look easy, but we know it's not.
And another big contributor on the field is Ben Castor. Talk to his play.
Ben Castor can run all day long. He has a smile on his face every minute of the game. Sometimes he's so hard on himself. It's like, hey, just go out and play. Don't take it so darn serious and enjoy. And he really does enjoy the game. He enjoys being with his mates and the guys he's grown up playing with. And he's just, man, as an outside back, gets involved and gets to, our attacking third so much and so involved in the game. Many times you could walk away from a match and say that kid had more touches on the ball than most of our central midfielders. So special player.
And then there's a pleasant surprise this year. You had a foreign exchange student who came from Italy, and he has, after about 2 or 3 games, anchored himself in the starting lineup. Daniele Gui. Let's talk about his play and what he brings to the team.
Oh, Daniele, what a tremendous blessing, right? We've just talked about this deep quality level of seniors that we have, and then all of a sudden we find out in the middle of summer that we've got an exchange student that's from Rome that is also a senior. So what a gift. His soccer IQ is just phenomenal, and that's how it is in that country. When you grow up, it's innate. Just like American football is with a lot of us. That's how football over there is with them. His soccer IQ is super high. He's got such a great relationship with the ball, a great understanding of time and space and how to create it and where to find it. And so he brings a lot of composure in our attack and just a lot of unpredictability, and really has fit in so well with how this group plays.
And finally, last but not least, he's your captain. He has been a leader on this team for years, it seems. Talk to Henry Jameson and what JMO brings to the program.
We like to see JMO. I mean, everything that he does, he just needs to thank his sister, right? JMO is not going to be happy that I said that, even though I was being sarcastic. But, man, I tell you what, that kid has all the buckets, right? Like you said, he's a leader. He leads by example. He's vocal. He organizes. He holds himself and his teammates super accountable. The kid is hungry to push himself, push the team to become better every day, to go out and compete. And he's great with the ball as well. Obviously, he defends such a ball winner. You've seen it on the lacrosse field as far as the way he can challenge and cause havoc. You see the same type of personality out on the soccer field. And, man, what an amazing kid.
We've got the Coleridge Titans. This is a team that we went up 3-0 last year. They came back and beat us. They competed in the state championship game in 2023. They're not far removed from that. They're 8-2-1 right now. What do we have to do to beat this team? Because we need the result.
They're a good side. They have a rich history. They play very well. We have a pretty good understanding of what they want to do, and it's really going to be our challenge going into this game, because it's kind of, as you've seen, it's a bit of our nemesis. We were able to grit out a great result with the side down at Pine Creek last weekend, and player, that's a better side than what we're going to see tonight. The difference for tonight is these guys are really unpredictable, not as organized with the ball as a team like Pine Creek that's really, really polished. And so for us to be able to keep up with the speed of play, the way they attack, whether they're going to build through their lines or try and get behind our back lines, because they've got a couple guys up front that are extremely fast, and there's a great connection. So we've just got to stay tight. We've got to stay organized and ready to read what they're bringing to us, and then be ready to adjust as needed. I think if we are able to, number one, play with the composure, control the game like we've been working to do for 80 minutes, and these guys are doing such a tremendous job of getting that done for 30 minutes. I think we're going to be in a really, really good situation to get a great result tonight.
All right, Coach, any final thoughts before you guys hit the pitch?
Senior night, come down. It's a cool thing to celebrate in this town where, the king of Spain is it takes a village, and this village has helped raise this group of seniors, and a lot of people have been involved in contributing to that. So come down and cheer these boys on and the rest of the group.
All right, Coach, good luck, and thanks so much for taking the time.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it, Harp.
Steamboat Sailors head soccer coach, Rob Goldman. We are in the pregame show. Your Steamboat Sailors getting ready to take on the Coleridge Titans live from Gardner Field right here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. KTYV Sports on FM, 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial, on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. And, of course, you can listen and watch at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. It's Steamboat Sailors Boys Soccer. You're in the pregame show. We've got some Sailor spotlights, and then Joey Rind and I will have the starting lineups and the call of tonight's game.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builders First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors football.
We are back live. Second half just underway. Brian Harvey, Joey Rind, 38-52 here. Left in this first half, still tied at 0. Sailors had some opportunities there, Joey.
Sure did.
At the beginning of that half, what happened?
Controlled the tempo, creating opportunities, just not finishing them. We possessed the ball probably about 60% of that half, knocking it around well. The Titans looking to ping that big ball up over the top and then try to get the attacking three on it. We, however, going through the middle, doing a really good job of possessing and connecting passes. Couldn't quite find the rhythm or the back of the net. 0-0 at half. That sure was a fun halftime celebration honoring all the seniors playing tonight. Starting the second half, senior Collier Lotz at an outside back, senior Tony Najera at the 9, and senior Mason Kemp over there on the left wing.
Mason Burke in for the Sailors.
Quick substitution there for Mason Kemp. Mason Burke comes in.
0-0 still the score here.
Mason Kemp getting his due and celebrating being a senior on the Sailors soccer team. Substituted for senior Mason Burke. That's a Mason for Mason move. Collier Lotz now over here on the near flank with us at that outside back position. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And that's going to be offside.
Yeah, and he knew it, right? And he knew it. That's why he slowed down.
Got our hearts beating a little bit, though.
It did. The glare right up here on the windows. I know you're sitting down. A little bit challenging.
There's a chair there.
Oh, there is, Joey. But I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. Connor Baptiste sends that ball in.
Had a great several games, Connor Baptiste.
Yeah,
that anchor of the center back position with Will Height and Connor Baptiste. What a powerful triangle in the back. You've got the 6, which is generally Traden Klingeman and Henry Jameson, centered by Connor Baptiste and Will Height. And then if you manage to get by those 3, then you've got to put the ball by Chucky Pipes, right? So really, really strong up the middle. That's how you build any really strong team in any sport. You want to be strong up the middle. In soccer, if you can build your strength from the back to front, you're going to be successful, and that's what you've got with the Sailors.
So Coleridge working the ball up nicely out over midfield, and here they come into the Sailor side. of the pitch. Sends that ball wide into the box, now out. And that there is going to be an offside.
Sure is. Doing a really good job of holding their line. We just got done talking about building from the back. More than likely seeing Jimmy and the boys in order to build that wall.
Absolutely. Of course, our friends at Builders First Source with 2 convenient locations on either side of downtown, 13th Street and Pine Grove Road. Ball back. Sailors trying to control. Daniele Ui looks like he is dinged up on the play, still on the pitch. Sailors trying to settle on that far side. Mason Burke, now Ui is back up, which is good to see, but I'm not sure if he's all right or not.
Stings a little bit more as it gets chillier.
Daniele now looks like he's recovered, tries to chip that ball down this near side to Carrillo.
We want to establish possession. A little bit too much back and forth right now. Teenage boys being teenage boys. Let's be calm and composed. Let's make sure we establish possession, and that's a good way to go about it. However, that'll be a foul on the Sailors. That'll be a Titans free kick right outside, right about their own 42 when you're looking at the football hash.
Good pressure there by Kane Morris, but the Titans controlling the ball back all the way back to their goalkeeper. He's looking to distribute the ball. Inglehart's had a very good game here for the Titans.
A lot of quality goalkeeping in this league right now we've seen so far.
And here come the Titans. They send that ball into the box. Charlie Weedle gets a foot on it, but it's pushed right back in by Cole Ridge. Sailors now finally able to turn that ball away. Mason Burke trying to settle on the sideline from Klingeman. Can't do it. It goes out of bounds. It will be Titan ball. And that's going to go across the goal line, and we'll get a Sailor goal kick.
We sure will. And how about the seniors tonight? We've got Colton Melland, Mason Kemp, Will Height, Mason Burke, Noah Sabat, Traden Klingeman, Paxton Zuck, Carter Einfeld, Tony Najera, Collier Lotz, Connor Baptiste, Ben Castor, Daniele Uwe, and Henry Jameson. Senior night here in beautiful Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Sailors 0, Titans 0, 33:47 left in the game. Sailors in their blacks, going from left to right. Titans wearing their white kits, blue shorts, going right to left. Traveling from Cole Ridge, right in the Newcastle Silt area. And man, what a game so far, Harv.
Absolutely. Ball. Klingeman doing a good job here slowing down progress. Uh-oh, there's a shot on goal, and it goes wide. Thank the good Lord.
A little bit too much backwards, right? Some of the articles I've been reading about the beautiful game, that's what we've fallen into. A lot of our teams are playing a little bit backwards, too much backwards. The idea is to advance the ball forward. Backward is safe, but it's dangerous, right? So we got away with one there. That's going to be a Sailor goal kick. Charlie Weedle's going to send this thing probably about 60 yards, I would imagine. See if we can't win it right about midfield. They're going to build from the back on this one. Probably a good call with as much space as they have.
Sailors working it to the top of the box now. Connor Baptiste with the ball at his feet. He's got some space. He's going to send that ball down this right wing side. Daniela, we can't, Cesar Carrillo could not settle. And it goes out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for the Titans. Again, the Sailors a little probably too direct, Coach. Is that what we're humming and hawing? They're not quite building from the back as we'd like to see.
There's just not enough connection. We're not establishing the rhythm because everything seems to be big. We're skipping the little pass. We want to make sure we knock it around, establish possession. That'll naturally establish the rhythm and possession. If we have it, they don't. We have a free kick coming from our 30-yard line. I should say there.
Ball to the far
Beautifully
side.
delivered, just couldn't bring it down. It's, again, some of these little things, these little fundamentals of not being able to receive a ball in the air, not directing it, its body shape a little bit. There's just a few things to fix. The boys are playing really well. We just have to figure out a way to take it to the next notch. Looks like senior Ben Castor getting ready to come back in. Here, he more than likely will sub in for Collier Lotz.
So,
and again, once we establish possession, trying to do a little too much with the ball, not quite keeping that ball in our possession. And now here come the Titans.
And Coleridge down this near side now to the top of the box. Now they bring it in.
Look at Bap, so natural. Calling it a corner kick. Bap disagrees. Looks like he might have tried to kick it off the player he was marking. Didn't quite come to fruition. Ball boys doing a great job from the...
And these are young ball boys.
Yeah, these are the academy level players. So these are kids that are born in 2016 and 17.
Wow. So... right-footed in-swing kick here from Coleridge.
Look for Connor Baptiste and Will Height to play this out of the air if Charlie Weedle doesn't catch it himself. Low-driven ball.
That one's turned out to the top of the box. And here comes Steamboat. Nice job by Klingeman.
That was actually Tony Najera to Kane Morris. Yep.
Is that Mason Burke on the far side?
That is Mason Burke playing a little dipsy-do.
Nice play. Look at that ball. Oh,
a little too much. And those are the little things, right? A lot of really good work, a lot of really good momentum. He looks for the cross ball, sends it a little deep over Cesar Carrillo's head. It's going to be a throw-in for the Titans.
Tough one there. Tough one. So 29:40 left in this ball game. Nothing the score right now. Tied at zeros. And if it was sort of until that play there, Joey, kind of feeling like Coleridge having a little of the momentum here early.
We talk about that pendulum, right? And I heard on the broadcast with you and Deemer the same thing in the football game last week, right? Like the pendulum swings.
Yep.
It did seem like it was feeling like the Titans. All of a sudden, it's switching back a little bit to the Sailors. Another senior for senior swap. Carter Einfeld steps into the 9 position for Tony Najera. And see if Carter can't figure out some magic.
Baptiste
played
stepping in.
Very well in the first half. Sorry about that, Harv.
Oh, no, you're good. So long kick down that far side.
Seems like our defenders are calling for deflection after deflection, and it's not being seen and agreed with by the referee crew. Not sure whether it's happening or not. It just seems too coincidental that it seems to be happening so frequently.
So throwing here near side, about 10 yards up from the goal line for Coleridge. They send it into the box. Sailors trying to settle, and they do. And that ball sent up this near sideline, controlled here momentarily by Coleridge as they're working the ball towards the Sailors' goal. They send it across, and Steamboat now working that ball up and out. Kane Morris with it. He changes directions, sends that ball across there. And
interesting call there because it was actually an advantage. The ball ended up at the Titans' feet. Referee still decided to stop the flow of play, giving them a free kick. Oh boy.
Uh-oh, into the box they go. Here comes Coleridge. Titans bring it back. There's a shot that's blocked. Who made that play? Was that Connor?
That was Connor Baptiste again, right?
Daddy Longlegs.
Charlie Weedle was in great position. And that's the idea, protect the goalkeeper, right? The less work the goalkeeper does, the better. And Connor Baptiste and Will Height right there in the middle, they've been doing a great job. With Henry Jameson is at 6. What a defensive triangle they have at the holding center mid and center back position. Titans really establishing some possession. They obviously noticed something in the first half that they could do well.
And Up to midfield, that ball goes, and it will be out of bounds, and it will be a Coleridge throw here again.
Accuracy of pass is really important, so the pass dropped to Ben Castor, not terribly accurate. He had to scramble to get it, ended up kicking out of bounds. That'll be a Titan throw, and now Kane Morris wins the ball in the middle of the field. And here come the Sailors.
Morris trying to send it down that far sideline.
Trying to return the favor there into the bench area. Except it was them doing it to us this time instead of them doing it to them.
And nice throw in there, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Sailors.
Yep, and more than likely you'll see Noah Sabat get into this one. He's got the right-footed in-swinger.
That looks like Height, though, that's taking this one.
Height's got the orange cleats.
No? Okay. I'm sorry.
He's jumping in the middle there with his height. Sabat is going to go ahead and take the in-swing corner kick. Let's see if we can get our head on this one. We got Sabat up front. We got Kane Morris up front. Carter Einfeld is looking for the rebound.
Ooh, nice ball into the box. But once again, Colburn Englehart with a big stop. Oh. That ball goes by Baptiste.
Just bounced under his foot the way he tried to play it. And you can see what the Titans are trying to do. They don't necessarily care about numbers. They're looking for number 20, right? We talked about it before. I think he said maybe Roberts, or his name is
George Roberts.
Yep, George Roberts. They're looking for him. They want to utilize his speed and his 1v1 skills. However, without support, probably not going to have a whole lot of success. You know, you're going for the home run ball, so to speak.
Down to 25 minutes left in this ball game. Quick whistle here. Sailors getting some subs in. Who's coming in?
Nathan Rind comes in for Mason Burke. Now they're going to rearrange what happens here. Looks like, and I saw this in training this week, inserting Nathan back into the number 10, the position he's played for so many years in the club. The front line now, Carter Einfeld at the 9, Kane Morris at the 11, Caesar at the 7. So Caesar left wing, Carter striker or forward, Kane at the right wing. Nathan slots into that 10 like a false 9 position. He's going to be following the lead of the 9 and see if he can't be a creator in the middle. Jamo still at the 6 at that holding mid. Looks like maybe at the 8, dropping Traden Klingeman now to that holding mid. Back line stays the same. Starting back line is in right now. Castor, Baptiste, Height, and Sabat.
And that ball goes out of bounds here.
Now here's the thing, right? They say in life, bad calls go both ways. The entire ball needs to be out of bounds, Harv. I like that it's our ball. That ball was not out.
Connor Baptiste with a big throw in. Sailors, nice play there. Jamo sends the ball down. Kane Morris running onto it near side here, looking to make the cross or make something happen. He goes back to Jamo, puts that ball in. Ball pinballing around. And there's a shot. That one bounces away. And now Kane Morris again to the goal line. He goes, sends it out. Oh, there's a shot. One-timer by number 15.
Carter Einfeld. They call that a sitter, Harv. Nobody in front of him, just him and the goal and the goalkeeper, and he puts it wide. Depending on the outcome tonight, he's going to go to sleep thinking about that one. Great movement by the Sailors. I think this lineup's going to be a winner. Let's see if we can keep creating these opportunities.
Ball. Bouncing around. It goes out of bounds. It will be a Sailor throw.
That's going to be a card. No doubt that's a card.
Wow, we got some fisticuffs here. There was some dispute.
Let's see what color. Let's see what color. Let's see what color.
Oh, it's going to go against white. Yeah, it's a red one.
It's a red. That is a straight red automatic push. That's going to be a difference maker here. 22-46. Very symbolic of what we saw in the JV game, Harv. Coleridge JV players up 2-1 got a red card. Now, we eventually got a red later on in the game as well. However, the tide turned immediately. So right now, the referee is surrounded by Coleridge players. The red has already been issued. dude.
So what happened there, Joey, for our radio listeners?
So there was some physical play. Noah Sabat really likes to play physical. He's playing physical on his man. The ball goes out of bounds. His man picks up the ball to throw. Number 4 on their team, Blake Montgomery Reeder, a senior defender, took offense to it, started chirping with the referee, letting him know he's all over him. Maybe Noah Sabat said something, maybe he didn't. Something happened that clicked him, and he went straight two-handed push on Noah Sabat, addressing him like that. Now the referees are talking about it. I'm not so sure once you issue the red, anything else can happen, but they've got microphones on, so Joe Rothermel over there, the other two, they're having a conversation discussing how this ball should be reset. Right now, it's a red card.
Right, and we saw it was a throw-in, and the linesman on this side pointed that it was Sailor ball, and it looked like they were arguing as to whose possession it was, but it was clear that the referee was right there and pointed to Steamboat.
So we're going to try to get a little bit of reorganization here. There's a conversation happening. They want to make sure to get it right. They want everything to start over. It's going to be a Sailor's throw. Ben Castor is on the throw. They're organizing the red card. The referees are talking about something.
And the red card, for those that don't know, means that for the rest of this game, Cole Ridge is going to have to play a man down.
Man down. They're playing with 10 versus the Sailors 11. That's why it's so huge with 22:46 left. It could be a game changer, right? At the same time, in addition, don't know the schedule, but their senior leader on the back, Blake Montgomery Reeder, is now out for the next game as well. A red card is for this +1.
So Ben Castor is setting up for the throw-in here. I think they're discussing, will it be a kick or a throw? And it looks like it's going to be a throw. So Castor right now discussing with the head referee.
The Titans are now going to have to reorganize their formation, right? The formation is with 10 field players and a goalkeeper. Now they have 9 field players. As intelligent a team as the Sailors are, they're going to be looking to exploit that extra space now made available to them with only having 9 field players. Let's see if we can take advantage of it, Harv, right? A lot of times something like this can catapult the team with 10, right? They play motivated, they play hungry, play a little bit angry. Let's see what happens here. This is going to be a really interesting 22 minutes and 46 seconds.
0-0 the score. Sailors and Titans tied. Sailors on the throw-in. Steamboat trying to control. That ball pumped in by Klingeman. And now Baptiste is going to send that one in on.
I like it. Why not? Why not take that from 50-plus yards?
That was an in-step drive.
I'll tell you what.
If he had put that on frame, it may have been a tough save. Unfortunately, it just was a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. That had a shot, though, right? Man, what an evening. Steamboat Soccer Club night. Senior night, obviously. Fans are packed in the stands right here. Lots of families. Really good to see the numbers here tonight. Big thanks to Jen Weedle on the camera.
You can watch this game on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Thanks to Jen doing a wonderful job and maintaining great composure when her son is getting pummeled with shots and making incredible saves.
Well, you know what they say. The toughest job in a soccer match is the goalkeeper's mom.
Oh, that's true for hockey as well. That's why my kid's never been allowed to play.
Harv, I went to the hockey game, the club hockey game last Sunday night against Pooter, man. That was fun.
Oh, God, yeah.
A lot of action. They didn't come out on the winning side, but, man, some talented kids on both sides out there.
Okay, what you need to understand about that Pooter team, and we got a whistle on the play. Oh, my, things are getting out of control. We've got another card after the whistle.
If it's the same, this would be crazy. I think he's going to give a yellow, but it's the same exact foul. It's the same exact foul. Oh, Dave. He didn't have the heart. And I don't blame him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have caused a ruckus. Same exact foul, though, Harv. So you got to wonder, right?
Well, there was a ball stoppage in the other foul.
Okay.
Right? So
Okay.
there was a ball stoppage, there was a throw-in, and the kid blatantly, that was in the field to play. They were playing. It was a hard foul for sure. I agree with this call.
And here comes another conversation, though, right? The microphones, they're going to agree. I don't think they could do that.
Because the wheels would fall off, and the Coleridge Titans would lose their minds. And if I were the Coleridge Croats, I'd probably lose my mind too, right? So this is
very well played by center referee Dave Grinnell. I think in spite of what we're seeing, he's got control of the game. The Titans are the ones that have lost control, and the Sailors really need to capitalize on this momentum.
But I think we need to go back to building from the back, keeping control. Beautiful ball by Connor Baptiste as he pumps that one in. But I want to see the Sailors controlling the ball, right, Joey?
We absolutely have to be a possession-oriented team. Get back into the flow. Our best chance at creating a rhythm is going to be knocking it around, quick, short, accurate passes, moving the ball forward, and creating opportunities to goal.
Beautiful overlapping play there. That looks like Rind, although those numbers are hard to read for this old man.
It is Rind. You can always tell because he's got the very high socks all the way up over the knees.
Wonder where he learned that from. Ball bouncing around. Sailors settle. Now they switch fields and looking for J-Mo.
Settle the ball, settle the ball, settle the ball.
Nice play by Castor. Ball still need to settle the ball is right, Joey. And nice slide tackle there by J-Mo. And now J-Mo has possession, looking for open space, and we've got a Sailor down. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Builders First Source for all your building materials with 2 convenient locations in Steamboat Springs, basically on either side of downtown. So wherever your project is, you can grab your building materials, whatever they may be, on 13th Street and Builders First Source original location, and on Pine Grove Road, in the former location of Alpine Lumber. 2012 left in this second half, 0-0 still the score. What do we have going on, Joey?
The one thing that I've noticed the most since the middle of the second half is that neither team has really been able to establish a rhythm, right? And that's based off of possession. It's been back and forth, a little bit of kickball. I think what's happening is the Sailors are kind of falling for the Titans' chaos. If we can take a step back, take a breath, reorganize, start knocking it around, we're going to regain our tempo. I love the lineup that we have on the field right now. It's very creative. We've got to figure out a way to put the biscuit in the basket. Part of the halftime talk we had was once we get that first one, it's going to open up, and it's going to open up quickly. So here we go.
So Sailors dispossessed, ball chipped forward. Sailors working that ball in. Nice little play there by Einfeld. Sending that ball to Rind. Rind tries to pump that one in. Deflects off a defender, and it will be a Sailor throw-in on the far side as we're under 20 minutes left in this ball game, tied at 0.
Really interesting to see what this senior-based lineup and mixing pieces is going to create moving forward. I had a conversation with Doug Klingeman during the JV game about Carter Einfeld really needing to take advantage of this opportunity, and I think so far so good. He's made a really positive impact on this game, and that could change things as we move forward.
Sailors controlling the ball from the back, sending it across. Baptiste here to Castor. Castor quick inside to J-Mo. J-Mo chips that ball in, and running onto it, Kane Morris. Can he get it? He does! There's the ball! Oh my, what an opportunity! Paint the picture, Joey. What happened?
Nice deep ball from Henry Jamison down to the corner, the end line. Kane Morris using tremendous speed gets a beautiful cross on the ball. I think it was both Nathan Rind and Carter Einfeld in the area. Taller guy wins, just goes over the top of the net. The opportunities are coming. Several reasons. Establishing possession, exploiting the space, and we're going to run down the 9 field players that Coleridge has. This has the makings of a 1-0 game. I do believe if we can get a goal in the next 5 minutes, a couple more could follow.
So the ball up to midfield off the goal kick, and the Sailors now settle, control, or try to. Kane Morris sent that one just past JMO. And now look out. Here comes, beautiful play there by Baptiste working the ball up near side here now. Sailor switching fields.
Beautiful.
And that's exactly what you want to see, right?
Absolutely.
Spread this ball out, make these boys who are shorthanded run. And down to the corner they go. And that one falls out. I'm glad you got to see a hockey game. Now
it was so much fun, Harvey.
Yeah, they're great. Have you not been to a Sailors hockey game, Joey?
Second one ever.
Okay, you need to come down a little bit more.
Convinced only because they came back from the Pine Creek road trip, and they were encouraged by Coach Doug Klingeman to go down. Almost more than half of the Sailors were down there. My son encouraged me to go. My gosh, the place was packed. Raucous crowd. Tough opponent. I actually hung out with your son for a little bit, Griff, wearing his pink top.
He could probably explain the game to you as well.
It was cool, really cool.
The thing about Poudre Valley is they draw from 5 high schools in all of Fort Collins.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, they are 5
They were
high schools.
feisty. They were feisty. Didn't understand a few things about the game. However, man, it was a really good time. So you're exactly right. All the listeners, if you're out there, head on down to the arena.
JMO with a free kick, chips that ball in, and oh my, that one goes through. Sailors hoping for a touch.
That is unbelievable to me that it can make it through an entire crowd of players like that. Carter Einfeld was in there. Kane Morris crashed the goal. Nathan Rind was in there. It looked like Cesar Carrillo was in there.
Yeah,
man.
JMO about 35 yards out, sent that one across, and it was a good ball. Really nice idea. Sailors couldn't take advantage. Now Coleridge with the ball. They're going to send it deep and wide. And actually a pretty nice ball right now, working it down this near side. That's number 11, Ortiz, with it. Little Pappy sends that ball up, and there's a shot on Charlie Weedle. And he comes up with a big stop, distributes quickly. Sailors now sending that ball wide, and now settling. Now we've got the through ball. Nathan Rind trying to run onto it. That one just bends out of bounds.
I'll tell you, we are getting closer and closer, but those are the balls that we need to figure out a way to complete. We are now approaching the 15-minute mark. One thing we haven't done a whole lot of is shout-outs to all these families across the nation and across the world. We're in Italy. We're in the Netherlands. We're in Canada.
We may be in Netherlands too.
Yeah, down on the Front Range. I know we're in Rochester, New York. We are everywhere. We're in Wisconsin with the Morris relatives. We're in Connecticut with Carol. Just so many different places. It's such a beautiful thing that Steamboat Radio does for us with these broadcasts. I'm happy to do it with you, Harv. And we want to say hi to all the friends and family out there supporting Sailors soccer.
No doubt, Sailors working that ball in, and Morris one times it, tries to put that ball through, and controlled now by Coleridge. Nice play by Connor Baptiste to slow that ball down. He sends it out wide. Sailors now over midfield, down that far flank.
These are the little touches,
Sailors now settling again on that far sideline. Little heel pass. Kind of cute, but Sailors can't control. Baptiste now against Roberts. Now he settles. And Roberts has been kind of a non-factor.
He's their main weapon, right? He's been neutralized at this point. However, the type of player that if you don't keep your eye on, he's going to leak out on you. Got to keep your eye on him and keep him neutralized for at least another 13 minutes and 51 seconds. In the meantime, the Sailors need to take advantage of them being a man down.
Is that Caesar on the far side?
It is.
That ball goes back out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Steamboat Sailors.
You said it before. It's got the makings of a 1-0 game. Things are starting to get a little bit close, a little bit tight.
Ball on the 18-yard line. Or thereabouts. Ball thrown in by the Sailors. Sailors settling along that far sideline. And there's a beautiful ball to the goal, just a little bit too close, and a nice play once again by number 21, Colburn Englehart, who's played a great game between the pipes for the Titans.
With those service balls, you want to do a couple. Ooh, that's going to be a card. That's going to be, there's no intent there, but that's going to be a card.
Yellow! That's a goal!
Parents are volleying remarks. Armchair refereeing going on as we speak. 12:34 left in this ball game. 0-0 the score. Sailors have a man advantage. They're playing 11 on 10 right now with the red card earlier in this half. Big ball by Baptiste. Sailors trying to settle. Kane Morris steps over it. Comes back to the box. Nice little move by Morris as he drives to the goal. That ball goes out of bounds, and it will be a Sailor corner. A big set piece here for JMO.
Kane Morris doing a great job 1v1 and then 1v2 to get that ball into the goal and assist zone. Gets it to deflect off the defender, goes off the end line. Left-footed in-swinger coming from senior Henry Jameson. The Sailors have been really good on corner kicks so far. Here it comes.
Beautiful
Little
ball.
too deep. Little too deep, JMO.
Ball goes out and across. We do this a lot, and I say this a lot. We got to have someone on that far flank not moving to the ball when it's kicked. Stand there.
While you're correct, that wasn't the play. And
right.
you saw the way JMO dropped his head.
Right.
He knew exactly what he did wrong.
Got it.
Unfortunately, we see that a little bit too often from JMO on those corner kicks. All we need to do is serve that between the PK and the 6 and let someone find themselves underneath it. That one he drove a little deep, ends up being the Titans' ball, and we are now at the 11-minute mark here, Harv. Still 0-0 at this point. Sailors playing a man up.
And
Blake Montgomery Reeder receiving a red card with about 22 minutes left in the game. Sailors have had every opportunity to capitalize, haven't done so yet.
Ball thrown in. Dodgers eliminate the Phillies. Sorry, Fern Dog and Company. That's a bummer for you. Not a Dodgers fan, am I not?
You know, nor am I, but I've been saying it all playoffs.
They're good.
Nobody is going to beat the Dodgers. Nobody.
Ball through. Oh, beautiful. Oh, nice ball movement there. Sailors.
That was that bounce pass, right? So Daniele Uwe in the game. That pushes Nathan Rind back to the 9. Carter Einfeld comes off. And just getting word, Will Hall is up an hour after lights out to watch how this thing finishes. He's probably got the phone under the covers. Hey, Will Hall, hope everything's going well down south. Hello to everybody down at Mendoza Academy. Will Hall, starting goalkeeper from last season, trying his luck down in Argentina, wishing his boys the best.
Ball controlled here by the Sailors now. Klingeman in traffic, loses it, and there's a dangerous through ball there. Charlie Weedle comes out.
And there's those foot skills we were talking about before, right?
Yep.
He is so good with the ball at his feet, no panic whatsoever. In fact, a few weeks back at the Mountain Select training session, he played a little bit of forward, laid off a beautiful ball to Nathan Rind that he scored, and it was just a great assist. You'd never know that came from a goalkeeper.
Ben Castor up the sideline. Sailors controlling, back over to JMO. JMO's pass intercepted, and here comes Ortiz back the other way across midfield. Good pressure, though.
Too many turnovers.
Yeah.
Too many turnovers. We're wearing black, they're wearing white. We need to be finding the ball at the black team's feet.
Sailors now controlling. Ball sent across. Ben Castor with time and space. Over midfield he goes. Sends it to Kane Morris. Morris back to JMO. JMO.
He's going to go big. He's going to go big. Oop.
Get there. Across. Nice way to run on to that. Good angle right there. Now that ball's into the box. Sailors with an opportunity. Oh, my. Nathan Rind. He will see that one in his sleep, Dad.
Just a little bit behind him. He tried to drag it across with his left to get it to his right. In the meantime, the defender poked it out. Just a little bit of precision. Man, he's going to want that one back. It's just had to be perfect. It was just a little behind him. Again, another opportunity that we need to put away.
Handball here, so a free kick about 45 yards out from the goal, far side for Coleridge. An opportunity. Puts that ball into the far side of the box. And a good job. Connor Baptiste turns that ball away. Sailors now maintain or gain control momentarily, goes out of bounds, and we'll get a throw-in on the far side as we're down to 7:30 left in the game. Sailors and Coleridge tied at zeros. Coleridge driving. Good job by the Sailors defense on that far side. Noah Sabat playing tough. And that ball goes back out of bounds as we're approaching the 7-minute mark, Joey.
Getting really tight now, right? You've got a man down for Coleridge. Sailors have created several opportunities in the last 12 to 15 minutes. Nothing yet. It's going to keep coming. You can tell they want Nathan right now pushing as high as possible. He is actually on an offside position right now. He'd have to come back to the ball. They're definitely aware of him. Theirs is going to be like a corner kick. It's a free kick set piece from the far flank.
Big across. And that ball is going to be controlled momentarily. Now that ball is turned out. Rind trying to settle. Handled, though, here by the Titans. Coleridge now trying to work that ball back. Great pressure by Nathan. And here comes Coleridge, though, near side, working that ball around, looking for an opening. Long ball through, and that one's going to go across the goal line.
Yep. Now, as we look forward just a little bit, a draw is not a terrible result in this situation. However, when you're playing a man up, when you've got your 11 against their 10, you want to figure out a way to take advantage of it. This is a league game. You definitely don't want a loss here, and a draw would be okay. We've got to figure out a way to capitalize.
And here comes Ben Castor on the overlapping play. That ball goes out of bounds. Sailors are going to get a corner kick here.
So Jamo's going to get another opportunity here to take the corner kick. Let's see if he can take a little bit of mustard off of this hot dog, lay this thing between the PK spot and the 6 yard, and even better, can someone wearing a black jersey, for that matter, even if it goes off a white jersey, can we find a way to get the biscuit in the basket? Here he goes.
Jamo sends that ball in, beautifully placed. Oh my! That's a goal! That is a goal! The Sailors score on a beautiful corner kick by Henry Jameson.
Will Height, center back and senior captain. Will Height.
Wow.
Will Height and Nathan Rind right there where the ball was. Will Height on senior night, the center back, finds his way. That call came from the center referee, not the AR. They're still discussing it. It says 1-0 on the board, 5 minutes and 19 seconds left. He took a little bit of mustard off the hot dog. He laid it right in a dangerous area, and this puts the Sailors ahead, taking advantage, all right? Everything stays the same. They don't want to make a mistake right now.
He took the mustard off, and Will Height ate it.
And that's exactly why either Connor Baptiste or Will Height add to the height with Kane Morris and Traden Klingeman in the middle. You just don't know what's going to happen. They're still discussing it. From here, I saw that ball go over. I know I yelled into the microphone, it's over the line, it's over the line. It looked like it was over to me. I cannot wait to watch that one again. Have a feeling I'll probably get the kids to sleep and stay up and watch this one all over again. Right, Jen?
So, right now, looks like Coleridge was overloading this near side here.
Don't be surprised right now if you see the Sailors get another one.
All right. You made the call. Sailors pressuring. Kane Morris trying to dispossess. Now they get it back. Sailors.
Come on. I can say that because it was my kid. That's not what you do there. Bring that ball to your feet. Establish control with a 1-goal lead. Come on.
All right, here comes Coleridge over midfield, down this near side. Boom. Tic-tac-toe passing. Ben Castor turns that one out of bounds. We're down to 4:49 if you're counting at home. Left in this ball game. Sailors with a 1-0 lead. Finally, at the 5-minute mark, they put one in, which was absolutely huge. Here comes the throw-in. Looks like he's cheating his way down the field. Puts that one into the box. Connor Baptiste Stretch Armstrong.
2 words right now: composure and intelligence. Right now, that's what's going to bring us home. This would be a huge victory, a league victory, coming off of what happened last year at their place. This would be a great result. Composure and intelligence.
Ball bounces out. Controlled by Ortiz. He tries to send that one in. That one's turned away by Henry Jamison, and it's going to go all the way to midfield, and they're going to send it back to the goalkeeper. And he
got away with one there.
Yeah. He pounds that ball up. That's off the shoulder of Jamo. Jamo gets ahead on it. Sailors settle. Send it out wide. Carrillo on that far flank, bringing it into the box, driving to the goal line. Can't cut that ball back. He had a man out front. 2 men. So 3:38 and counting.
I feel like I've seen that one many times by the body language of my partner over here, Jen Weedle. I think she's watched that several times as well. Caesar, get that ball off your foot. Get it to the 2 runners that you had support. I realize he's at full speed, but here we go. Come on, let's get that second goal. Let's get that Mountain West Insurance goal.
Ball chipped up. And a good job by Kane Morris to get a foot on it. Nathan Rinn with it now. Rinn bringing it into the box. Got a man on him. And that ball's turned away. Rinn pressuring again. Staying with the ball nicely. Ball up this sideline. And here come the Titans. Out over midfield. Now they put that ball through.
Easy. Watch what he does.
Charlie's going to settle that.
Yep.
He's going to kill some time here, hopefully.
Probably pick it up. That's Charlie Weedle. Chucky Pipes on his way to being Chucky clean sheets tonight. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Hey, it's not like it's a no-hitter.
Big, close, big booming kick up to midfield. And handled here by the Titans. Sailors get that ball back momentarily. And now Kane Morris bangs it off a Titan. It goes out of bounds.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kick it away, right? You're the one that needs the time, kid.
Quick throw in there by Jamo. Jamo sends it in, and then to Castor. Castor down the sideline to Kane. Kane Morris is going to chip that ball in, looking for Carrillo on the far side. Couldn't connect on that cross. We're down to the final 2 minutes. There's a through ball there. Charlie Weedle is stumbling after it. He gets it, picks it up on the far side of the box, quickly distributes up to Klingeman. Klingeman out wide, and the Sailors trying to work it up. Good defensive play there by the Coleridge Titans. Titans with the ball possessing. Jamo takes it away. Sailors now with the ball. That's, oh my. Uwe gets tripped from behind. He's not happy about that.
Oh, I'm sure there was some words exchanged right there too, I would think.
Fortunately, the refs don't understand Italian.
I think it's coming from number 11 right there, Peter Ortiz.
Connor Baptiste is going to send that ball down. He's got Carrillo, who's going to settle that ball far side. Carrillo brings it back. Steamboat with the ball on that far sideline. Now they bring it up. Sailors content just to possess here.
They're going to play to the corner.
As we go to the final minute. And an opportunity for Kane Morris. Couldn't get a hand on it. Jamo, he's down. That's not good to see. And the ball up. Great play by Kane Morris, although it will be a free kick here.
Under a minute right here, Harv. No silly mistakes. At this point, all we need to do is possess the ball and take it to the corner.
George Roberts with the ball. He is dangerous. He brings it back to midfield. We're down to 37 seconds. Sailors up 1-0. Across midfield come the Titans. Titans looking, chipping the ball, trying to get it over the line. Good job by Castor. He gets ahead on it. Kane Morris brings the ball back, trying to settle, pressuring, can't get it back, now gets some help, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a black
ball. That's a black ball.
And it'll be a Sailor throw in here. We're down to 15 seconds, and a good job there.
No.
That was not a white throw, but that's okay. And that is going to do it. You can say it now, Joey. You can say it now.
Chucky clean sheets, ladies and gentlemen. What an effort from your Sailors. Congratulations on senior night. Colton Mellon, Mason Kemp, Will Height. The goal scorer, Mason Burke, Noah Sabat, Traden Klingeman, Paxton Zuck, Carter Einfeld, Tony Najera, Collier Lotz, Connor Baptiste, Ben Castor, and Henry Jameson. Victor to the Sailors.
So a huge win for your Steamboat Sailors on senior night. Joey Wren, thank you so much. Jen Weedle, thank you. Hey, you're good luck on that camera. We got to love it. We will be back Saturday here on KTYV as I head down to Buena Vista to call the Steamboat Sailors BV Demons game on Saturday afternoon, 12:30 pregame, 1 o'clock kickoff. Should be a ton of fun. And, of course, I will be on the air tomorrow evening as the Moffat County Bulldogs take on the Aspen Skiers down in Aspen. That game will be heard on KRAI-FM, The Point, at 93.7 and 102.3. We're going to rejoin regularly scheduled programming here on KTYV Sports on FM, 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial, and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builders First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 Sports on FM, KTYV Steamboat Springs.
Alpenglow Auto Repair is a full-service repair shop, from oil changes to major overhauls. Alpenglow Auto Repair has the latest equipment to provide your vehicle with top-notch service. We also service RVs, motorhomes, and trailers. Call Alpenglow Auto Repair at 970-236-4333.
KTYV Steamboat Springs, K249AW Steamboat Springs, Yampa Valley's home for the Colorado Avalanche. Go Avs, go!
With the pregame show starting at 12:30 and kickoff at 1. Listen and watch the game at steamboatradio.com.